sure.
In ages long forgotten, the island of Arvold was a great, flourishing garden, tended to by its protectors, the 6 gods of all that was. Their people knew no struggle, and their craft shone with potential. But the mind of the 6th god became twisted, and her heart turned on her brothers and sisters. All souls should be hers, she thought, and buried seeds of her malice and might over death into the very fabric of Arvold, watching as it ate into the minds of all living things. The blessings of the remaining gods shielded those who were awash with their light, but all others fell to the hatred and would do so forevermore. In a desperate attempt to stop the spread, the Elri came together and forged a weapon, a being in the form of a raven that could carry their shared might against their lost sister.
Okay.
But the creation of the weapon left the Elri exposed. A weakness that the betrayer could not ignore. She took this chance to strike them down and imprison their immortal souls in tombs of her making, deep below the earth. Satisfied with her success, the betrayer retreated into the heart of Arvold, from where she would siphon the hatred from the world into herself. Yet the incomplete raven's weakened existence went unnoticed. Within its temple, it bides its time, lying in wait for champions strong enough to host its broken form. And through them, the raven should fulfill its purpose and end the betrayer's reign once and for all.
Right. So, like I said before the break, I played this in a very early demo last year during Next Fest in February, where it was basically just an arena shooter consisting of a few levels. Well, not arena shooter, but you know, very linear, very limited. And then I saw that they got another demo out, and it looked completely different, and I thought, well, that's worth a look, right? Deep in the forest of Myrkskog, at the very center of Arvold, lies a curious island. Rumors speak of the great challenge and even greater treasure that hide within its caves, available only to the strongest of the strong. But from the moment a warrior's feet touch the island's shore, their fate is set. Fall beneath the weight of the challenge or rise to heights unseen since times of old. It is time for what was lost to be reclaimed. Yeah, sure. Oh. We are grumpy looking, and I kind of need mouse invert. Lots of settings. Wow, okay. The music is cool. Invert. Here you go. Timer on the chain. That's weird. Anyway, let's see. It looked a bit blurry. Now I know why. I'm gonna turn motion blur on and see how it looks like. Normally I don't like it. We can temporal. Ambient occlusion can go lower. Right, I was set to ultra. I'm gonna keep it like this, and then I'm gonna monitor the load on the GPU a bit. Currently 100%, but that's sometimes in games that are demos. That's the menus not being very optimized, right? So, video, game, audio settings, mouse settings, keybinds, toggle sprint. And then we've got a dodge and slide on shift. Don't have a crouch, apparently. Camera lock on is Q. Guard is mouse 4. Alright, and the rest we'll learn in the game, I'm sure. So, there we are, grumpy looking person. There's our slide. There's a charge attack. Okay. For some reason the GPU is maxed out. I'm not entirely sure if that's probably maybe a glitch in the monitoring. Another champion approaches. Face my challenges and prove you have what it takes to become my vessel, says the Raven. I'm not very sure about the sounds. Let's go on maximum for the a bit below. Turn down the music again. It's kind of hard to judge, but I felt like the sounds were low volume. The Ghost of Christmas Past. Right, okay, now my monitoring efforts are blocking the game. Make your way through the ruins, hit the enemy using your primary attack. Okay. Okay. Ooh. That looks cool. And a slam. He's like a hound skeleton. Okay. Switch targets or hold Q to stop locking on. Okay. Oh, great. All right. If you dodge right before the enemy hits you, it becomes a perfect dodge. Ah, right, okay. Frenzy gives you damage increase. Okay. But just tapping it goes into backwards, sideways, forward, and holding it slides. Now there's not a huge difference between tapping and holding. Mobility seems good. It is unknown how the Elri came into being, only that they came together to forge the island of Avalt and tasked themselves with guarding its people. Okay. Sure thing. Check the codex for a reminder of what you've learned. Yes? The only downside to this demo is that you need to create an account with the systemic reaction server. But I don't see a big issue there. Well, I did create an account. The Raven Guard prevents damage. Okay. And then I become invulnerable. Okay. Okay, it's kind of hard to time. Make your way through the challenges, I said. Okay, we can go into sprint mode. Focus is built up by actions, but it will be lost if inactive. Blue bar in the left corner, okay. Search. Yeah. Oh. There you go. Okay. Surge gives you extra damage. Funky. The Raven's Talon. That graphic though. Oh! Fancy. That's kind of cool. Especially the way it's common, rare, and legendary. Oh, I couldn't break there. I did stagger them. And that was a crit. We drop fragments of their rarity. Yes. Need to find 3 fragments. Okay. Oops. Oh. Eh. Look at that. Oh, we are definitely a powerful fighter. Frenzy. Combat is fun. Oops. And that's the 3rd fragment. Oh. When you pick a card, it's added to your hand. When you pick a card, it is added to your hand. Okay. Gain 2 mana. Why do I have a hand? Play selected card. Now I gain 2 mana. There are many cards and most of them cost mana to play. Try to find a new card to spend your mana. Okay, I'm a human. Whenever I drain the card, I gain 50 coins. Whenever drawing a weapon card from the deck, it is a sword and shield weapon card. Armor increased by 10. Okay, that's an interesting system. Yeah, Zenik, welcome. Yeah. It's a bit random. I think it's just an attempt to make a loot system a bit more fun looking. I am not so sure. So far it doesn't hurt, right? It's just a bit odd. Oh, I didn't see that attack coming. I was too slow. Yeah, I keep trying to dodge with space. I stand by what I said earlier. The combat is fun. And power fragments. See, I always draw sword and shield because I'm a specialist. Health plus 30%. This will increase my weapon from 18 to 22. Now, well, this is a better value. Now, I still have 1 mana left. And I look different. Ooh, that's cool. Right. This has nothing to do with the Ravenbound I played last year. That was a completely different game. I'm not sure if they are related at all. I have to check because I have it. It's guaranteed. It's in the archive for sure. And I need to check now myself if Ravenbound is what it was called or if it was called something else. What I thought about. I was thinking about Raven Sword. Now that explains a lot. Raven Sword was this shooter game. That was in very early access. And this is Ravenbound, which is something completely different. Ah, right. A case of mixed up names in my head. That's why it's so unlike the other game I thought. That's odd. Nevertheless, I think this has potential to be a fun game. Let's see. I'm playing with mouse and keyboard at the moment, and that works rather well. Some enemies have more than one elite. Okay, yeah. Now let's see. Got them staggered. Oh. That's a guard break. Oh shit. Nice. Got a few more fragments so we can do another thingy. Elden Souls 2. Hey T-Bang. Yeah, no. This is different. Guard health increase by. Dagger impact. Weapon damage increased. Guard health. Oh, the guard can break, right? Yeah, okay. Stagger impact is good. Now, I don't have enough mana. Yeah, this is called Ravenbound. Ravenbound, okay. And I keep mixing it up with another game that's called Raven Sword something else. Does Elden Ring play this fast and smooth? Obviously I haven't played it. We can jump and climb. Got a grappling hook. Whee! want to explore a bit here. Oh, nice. That sounds good. I feel like it's still a bit pricey for what I want from it, but I might just check it out at some point. Hey, Badger. Oh, I'm supposed to go up there. Alright. What's down there, though? That's definitely a raven. Platform. Now, this is a very pretty game. With very fast and fluid combat. I'm quite surprised, actually. I suspected something completely different. But yeah. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I just thought it would be another game. But it's good looking. And it plays very fine. Differently colored doors here. The Tomb of Gales. Make your way to Svarli in the Tomb of Gales and gain his blessing. Active biome modifier. Unholy grounds, your luck is reduced by 50%. Ooh. Ah, Raven! Svarli has sensed your arrival. Alright. The demo is now timed for 1 hour. Side quests. Main quest. And what's that down there? Eee. Whoa. That's kind of awesome. I mean, I nearly crashed into the bloody hill, obviously, but... We find the old Raven Towers. There was one very close by. Yeah. There. Okay. I keep forgetting half the controls. Right, we see the ravens up there. And enemies also. You're approaching enemies that are most likely too difficult. Tuftirs and Utlagis we're supposed to find, okay? Fight, even. Right, and from the Raven Towers we can launch ourselves again. Right, there's another Raven Tower down there. Now, I think the exclamation mark was the side quest. Codex. Yeah, the exclamation mark is the side quest, the other one is the main quest. Status effects. Lore. Illyri, that's what we found. this is pretty good. Up. So, what happens if I want to transform back now? I just hit the ground very hard. Okay. Yeah, Raven's Eye gives me the Raven's Eye. And we've got a in our Earling. I can purchase healing for 50 coin, but I've got 0 coin. Here's another Raven Tower. At the side, oh, I can go and gamble. Gamble for 100 coin. No thanks. Right, side quest down here. What are you? Bolbjerg. You're a deer. Stuff. The dead walk where the living do not. Expel the nightmare. Right. It's Raven time. Yeah, that's pretty. That is pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Well, the deceleration is basically also stopping. And I'm slowly descending now. Multiple attacks in rapid succession can stagger. Oops. What about the fog? Ah, I got cursed. Wow. It's kind of hard to touch their range. I forgot that I can block. I'm not sure how long the invulnerability lasts, but I'm pretty sure that these guys are a bit above my fighting skills. There's 3 of them. Do I have anything for the healings? Oh yeah, right, I can drain cards. I get 50 coins for that. That's not really what I need. Let's see if I have a means of healing. Oh, Chris, did you beat the zombie game? Let's grab that. That looks like it could be healing. There's loot. Consume hatred. Oh, wrong button. Unlock a relic slot. Gain 2 mana. Draw 3 cards. No. Gain 2 mana is good. Because then we can play the earrings and get stagger impact plus 70%, which is great. Alright. The nightmarish Joker are very nightmarish. Now I just need to figure out... I thought the butterflies might just heal me, but they don't. Just figure out where to get some healing. Maybe... There's another Raven Tower up there. It is a very promising looking game, isn't it? I was quite surprised by so many things today, but this is the biggest surprise. Congrats, Chris, on beating the demo for yet another zombie defense. Zombie survivor, sorry. But yeah, I need to find some healing now. I know that I can buy healing in town for coin, so I could drain one of the cards I had. Yeah, I was not doing well in that fight. I probably could have done better. Oops. I probably could have done better if I would have been more careful and I remembered to block. Because if you time a block perfectly, you get invulnerability for a short time. If you time a dodge perfectly, you get more damage, and then you have a blue bar that fills up, and if that's full, you can surge, which gives you even more damage. And then I think I could have defeated them, but fighting 3 enemies is yeah, it's not easy. I think a lot of people are not trying this demo because you need to create an account for it. Does this look like it's an easy fight down there? They don't have swords to their name, to their symbol. But still, I don't have a lot of health, right? Oh, so many. Goblins! Ah! Yeah, I keep trying to dodge with space. You might be able to see that. That was a perfectly timed dodge. Not. Surge. These guys are awesome. Hiya, hiya. Goblin ninjas. Where'd he go? Come back, you little bugger. I found 2 fragments. Down to 17 health. Wow. Hey, Ricefall, welcome. It's good. It's good. I haven't played much, but what I've seen so far is good fun. Now let's merge. On reveal, elites and bosses gain 5% health and damage. Oh no! When empowering hatred fragments, you draw hatred cards, which will take effect immediately. Okay, that's from the box I looted. Yeah. Attacks against an enemy afflicted with a status effect has a 75% chance if increased. Oh no, not chance. Ah, but I like this more. Attacking enemies regains some of the health lost. But not at the moment. Consume hatred. Ah. Symbol. Now, we wanna unplayed cards from other players. Okay. That's an interesting system. Let's get the thimble, drain it, so we get 50 coin. So someone else died here. Probably killed by the goblins. That might as well have happened to me, and now it's raining like mad. Yeah, I kind of want to go back to town now. But yeah, I mean, without having seen too much, this is very promising indeed. Let's see if we can go back to town. I remember where that was. And they're basically loot that you can use for different effects. It's just a fancy way to display loot effects, I guess. Or effects from looted stuff. It feels a bit tacked on. But since this is a magic world, I guess that's alright. This is the town I was looking for, I think. Right. There we are. Now we go back to the shopkeeper. Who's actually a cat. Now we healed up to 147. That's good. That's good. We can trade here. Reliquary, okay, no thanks. Yeah, they gave me the quest. Or someone who looked exactly like them. There's the gamble dude. I think this is actually another town, but it looks very similar. So let's try to do the main quest, right? It's a magic world. Oh. 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 There's a gap in the world. Okay. Okay. One of them died. Yup. They are easier than the Draugr. Okay. So I did the thing. Minions of hatred defeated. Hatred diminished. The surrounding area around the tear has been cleansed of hatred. Cleansed chests have a beam emitting from them. The beam color depends on the type of treasure. You can open those without absorbing hatred. Ah, right. Okay. But I did absorb some hatred. Listen. Yeah, every time I reveal that, right? Status effect damage increased. Wow. Oh, for 7. It's a lot better equipment independently. We could play this, or we could wait until we get 7. Focus gate is good though. I'm gonna play this now and then we get the mana later. Yeah, see, if we upgrade, that would be something. So yeah, I guess the cards are fancy loot system in there. Right, let's go upstairs. Bread. There we go. More than one. And one's got a bow? No, it's got an axe. There it leads, I think. No, they're just standing there. Why? Oh shit. Ah, let myself get him again. Fast one here. That's my nemesis. Yeah. I could have done that without getting hit, I think. Alright. Ooh, that's exactly what we need to equip this. Right, now it wouldn't be worth it to get bleeding from somewhere. Saturday's a sellout. Oh, look at the serrated blade here. Okay, and now I got rid of the hatred fragment, I think. Is that the rematch for footy or what's going on Saturday? Okay, let's see. Raven Tower is over here. I mean, maybe the areas between the Raven Towers are kind of empty, and it's just a fancy way of making little arenas seem like they are separate and divided. I wish I could look up the controls. It's a bit much to remember. Right, so it could be that the game seems open and large and whatnot, but it's just a lot of little arenas connected by Raven Flight, which is a very fancy way of connecting the little arenas, but yeah, I don't know. That looks cool though. But yeah, it's still a demo. We don't know if this is being populated by animals later on, or if there are more Or enemies. It certainly looks amazing. All of this. All right, okay. It's a standoff. I gotta get into that building. Found a lore thingy. Okay, so you find some lore. I want to transform into a raven again, but I'm not sure if it's only the raven towers where you can do it. I don't think we can get all the way up to the roof. Oh, holding X doesn't do anything. There was no way to... Alright, here's the exit Raven form. Use Raven's Talon. And show backpack. Okay. So you can only transform into the Raven when you are close to one of them. How did I do this again now? Oh man, it's late. I looked at too many games today. Raven. Yeah. Can't remember the button to disable this. What was... Ah, it's tab. Okay. I should be able to defeat them. Ah, come on. Every time I want to dodge with space, it's just... Invulnerability. Oh, come over here. Did I get him? Oh, they were faster. You should be able to get them without hatred. Yeah, this would do well together with the sword I have at the moment. This is interesting. Deal damage for the coins you have. I want something that does bleed damage. Draw a new copy of a card you have already played in this run. That is not foresight. Still going to take the mana. Now, we've got 2. The demo is what? 21 gigabyte? Okay, I wasn't aware. I mean, it makes sense. You have to have those textures and stuff somewhere. Has a day and night cycle as well. Right. I can now also judge the challenge level. There's a ton. Dive bomb. Hello. It's me. I want a beer. Do I have coin? I don't think so. No. I don't want to drain that card. It's good. It's pretty hardcore in a sense that you can't really heal a lot at first. It makes the encounters worthwhile though, so I don't. It's not a complaint. It's more like an. Oops. More like my brain's catching up to what's actually going on. So that's a hatred box, right? I don't want to open that. Oh. Yeah, okay. You see me jump every time in combat first, right? I can get some of the health back. They said. Oh, they did get one. That's a regular fragment. Oh, you're trying it out, Magnum. Yeah, it's taking a bit of power. Only 25 frames. My frame rates are going up and down. It's around 55 currently. Okay, I don't want to do this. Cannot carry any more fragments. Right. So I would need to cleanse the tear that's close by. I'm not so sure. I see ravens over here. Oh. There we go. Let's see that we get to the... whatever the hell that is. Be careful, the hatred flows out of these holes like poison. Ooh. But am I not supposed to go into the mountain somewhere? Oh yeah, I see. I found it. Yeah, it's a good one though, Magnum, isn't it? Good one. I really enjoy this. Oh, another 30 minutes of the demo left. Whoop. It's by no means perfect, but promising. Let's see if this opens up. Yay, we get blessings now, or something. Oh, that's a big door. I'm glad to find that the winds have kept your wings steady, dear Raven, and that they have led you here to us. Ooh, it's closing again, and we're here with the dead things. requires a guardian. Interesting choice of vessel. Will this one stand the test of time? Probably not. 24 health. Ah! Yeah, sure. That was not a dodge, was it? Ah! I poked you in the butt. Okay, if I had known that the second main quest is a big ass boss fight, I wouldn't have gone there. I got killed. And now I've got scrolls and the Raven Feather as my legacy. Oh, okay. And now Twin Axe Specialist. Whenever drawing a weapon card from the deck, it's a Twin Axe. Cool. 320 of these. Those are challenges. And then there are cards that I found. There are 181 different ones. There are traits. We know about the Sword Specialist and the Twin Axe Specialist. We can unlock this with the points we collected. Whenever you drain a card, gain 1 mana. Ah, there you go. We could get 50 health per drained card. That's one option to heal. When you search, inflict weakness on nearby enemies. While nearby enemies bleeding, your grey health does not deplete. Ah, grey health is what you can get back by hitting enemies during combat. 70% reduced health, 7% reduced guard health, but perfect guard reduced all damage. Okay. Oh yeah, I should have gotten this. That would have been a lot of extra damage. Ooh, perfect dodge refreshes frenzy. That's cool. When frenzy's active, crit chance 30% increased. Right. Card drain to restore health though. I'll grab that. Ulvar. Those are the different challenges that you can do to get more points. And then you can pick your character. That's an Ulvar Sword Specialist with defense. That's a human. Twin Axe Specialist. Now there are two wolf dudes. The thing is, I want to be able to heal with the cards and have the Axe Specialist. So I'm gonna re-roll once. Ah, there you go. Okay, cool. So there's a progression system as well. And now we know about the first tomb, and now we are a wolf person. With 2 axes. Oh, look at them running! On all 4s. Stagger impact is reduced by 50% this time. It's not really a town here, is it? Look at that, we're running like a wolf. But we still have the grappling hook. Oops. I mean, I was not sure what to expect after I figured out that this was not the arena shooter that I thought it would be. I was thinking of another game when I added this. I was just browsing the screenshots and thought, yeah, that looks different than from what I played. And I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. How do you mean prologue area? Juyu, welcome to the chat. This exact spot here is similar to the prologue. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Knifin, welcome. Or Knifin, welcome in. How would I describe it? Well, from what I've seen so far, right? Because I haven't played this for a long time. It's a mix of exploration, very light RPG elements, very smooth, fluid combat, and an interesting loot system, I have to say. I'm not sure if the loot consists mostly of cards that you can collect and play or drain or use up for other effects. It's I'm not sure if cards are the best choice, but it works for me. I don't mind if a game has cards. The exploration part you're seeing at the moment, we're flying as a raven across a very large map. But what I said earlier was that it feels a bit like there are little arena combat situations connected via this flight system. So the world is actually not as big as you think. On the other hand, it's still a demo, so I don't know if it's going to get more populated between these encounters that we see now depicted as symbols. Right? But even if it's just this, it would be cool. I guess the challenge is to defeat these bosses. The first one I found killed me instantly because, yeah, well, I was not prepared. So it does mix a lot of ideas into something that I really haven't seen before. I have never played Elden Ring, so I can't compare it to Elden Ring. So it has a progression system. It has a pretty fast and furious combat. Different classes. It's sort of loot based. And it is sort of open. I would say currently, it's its own thing. But of course, there might be games that it compares to that I haven't played, like Elden Ring. It's a roguelite. Yeah, see, that's stretching the term a bit far. I always, when I write my first impressions about games that have a progression system, I just write that. It has a progression system. To be a roguelite, that's just my opinion. Roguelite would stretch it a bit too far. I did skip Elden Ring because it was too expensive, and I have not played a lot of Souls games before that I enjoyed. I played the Dark Souls remaster a bit, and that was not too bad actually. I'm really bad at it, but it's fun to play. It's just that it's not made for PC. It's a console game, and it shines through, and at some points it sticks out like a sore thumb. So I'm not a huge fan of the Souls genre as such. So I'm very reluctant to buy a game that is heralded as the best Souls game. And I think on release it was like $60 or something silly. I don't usually buy games for that price. Let's do another combat that I can win. So yeah, I mean, I didn't really skip it. I haven't just, I haven't bought it yet. That's how I would say. A Rogue Elden Sonic Ultra Mega Special Edition Souls-like fighter MOBA FPS MMORPG. I wouldn't say this is a Souls-like though. It doesn't feel like Dark Souls at all. Right? The one with the mask? Ah, right. Ah, I should really put dodge on the space. Oh, crap. Double axes are interesting. Can we still block? We can, okay. Ah. I always think that I can interrupt the enemy, but I can't. And there's the bleeding. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. This is not an easy game, and it's been a long day for me, so. Oh, that doesn't matter. I'm not trying to beat the game or anything. I'm just checking it out. Souls games definitely seem that it's pointless playing with a mouse and keyboard. Well, the old ones for sure. I'm not sure about the modern Soulsy games. I tried the Surge 1 and 2, and I liked both, but I hated the boss fights. And it's probably, I would probably say the same about some boss fights in Dark Souls. I haven't gotten far in Dark Souls, but I don't think the boss fights are what I enjoy about them. But then again, I played the what's it called again? Not out. Is it called Outland? No. Outward. That's also a game about surviving and having boss fights, and I did like that a lot. So it kind of depends, I guess. I did get 0 points. No! One more time. Badger, take care. Have a good night's sleep. Thanks for stopping by. Speak to you soon. Yeah, I want to try the axis again. Preferably... we don't have a health drainy. Okay. So my concentration is completely gone. This game is a bit too tough for that, but it's cool to explore it. See that there's a progression system and all that. That's pretty good. Dagger impact is reduced again this time. Okay. Right, and then every time you start a new character, a new legacy, you have a different modifier. I'm not sure if the game world is different looking every time. Would be kind of cool. Right, and the swords, I think the swords are indicating challenge. So going for the helmets or other depictions without swords is probably a good idea. Oh, what's that? That's a gambler. Okay. Right. Let's go faster. So yeah, it's hard to describe this. Action adventure-y is what comes to mind. Try another combat. Eee! Good thing there's no fall damage for now. Now let's see. You friend or foe? Oh, she's a gambler also. And over here we've got the anemones. Somewhere. But yeah, it says in the beginning it's best played with the controller, and I can see that's the case. But I'd say it plays well on mouse and keyboard. Oh, okay. That was a bit challenging. I tried to avoid by jumping again. My brain is not accepting shift as dodge currently. I should have blocked there. And sometimes there are hits coming in that I don't even see. Like, it's probably the range they have that I can't really judge. And there's a lot going on. 0. Yeah. Yeah, I should stop here. But if I consider that you can unlock more starting combinations, more weapons, and then you can collect the relics, you can unlock more relic slots, and then you can adjust your combat style to whatever is most fun. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What I'm struggling with here, I guess, in the beginning is to find a good way to start off, because you don't have money, you don't have any sort of healing. Combat is hard. I seem to be better at jumping through groups of goblins. And the main quest was very challenging earlier when I tried it, so that was a bit weird. So I guess the player guidance is minimal, which is alright. Oh yeah, I did, on the first run, I did the side quest and the main quest. The side quest was it the side quest? I did go to town, accepted a new quest, which was kill some Draugr. That was very hard, but it also said so on the description. They had these swords, right? I went to the town and got the quest thingy, and then I did the main quest, which was basically just beat up a bunch of guys. And the follow-up to the main quest was leading me to the boss, the first boss. It might actually be easier for me to fight a boss than to fight 3 peeps at the same time. I can't say. I seem to have the most fun just gliding around and admiring the world. Give the boss a try. Oh, but the boss seemed to be attacking a lot and doing a lot of damage, so not too keen on that. Let's see. We're gonna go to town and see what they want. But it's totally fine if a game is not like super forthcoming with telling you what to do next. I'm actually a fan of exploring at my own pace. Oh. Okay. And I do like my exploration a lot. Channel name is a dead giveaway. But yeah, this is game number 10 we're checking out today, so you might be able to imagine that my concentration is at its breaking point. How do I get to the thing? There they are. Whoop. Grid left. Right. Expel the nightmare. I think that's the quest I got last time, and that was the Draugr stuff. That was the side quest last time, I think. And yeah, it's been good. Next Fest has been giving us lots of very interesting games over the last days. And if you are interested, what we checked out, it's in that list. And this is the last one for today, so I'm a tiny bit exhausted. It's been 7 hours now. And I have about 30 more games that I want to see tomorrow and Saturday. It's going to be a long weekend, I guess. Let's see if it's Draugr again. Yeah, it's 2 swords again, so it's going to be dangerous again, but it's a different type of enemy this time. No, it's not. It's the same. It's them undead again. Okay, I'm not going to do them. Instead, I'm going to go to the main quest. But yeah, I really like what this game is doing and where it's going. And I would now follow up with a bit more investigation tomorrow and see what I can find out. There's the gap in the world. That's the first quest. That was a few goblins downstairs. That was actually not too hard to do. Ooh, I always fall further than I think I would. You can already hear them snickering. Let's do that. Sword and shield is probably easier to play for me because there's more stagger than with the axes, and you have more control over the combat. I guess it's kind of hard to tell. I haven't played enough of either. See there? I wanted to dodge with the right button, but I was too late. I wonder why. Maybe I was mid-animation. You can still get that bag. Oh. I think I would benefit a lot from a feature that would lock onto the nearest, although obviously with the goblins that's a bit of a frenzy. Okay. I did button mash my way through them. Goblins! They are fun. It's the first time I see goblin ninjas, I think. Right. Now let's pick up the fragments. I also think I increased the enemy's damage and health by 10% on the first run because I did get the hatred bubbles. I think I got all the... Yeah. Svartalfs, yeah. I think the whole world design being based on Norse mythology is kind of cool, especially if it's not overdone. Overdone being everybody's Odin. There's a lot more to it than that, so that's... Now me first this time. Yeah, stagger. I was too late. I wanted to try it. There you go. That's what I wanted to try. Vulnerability. And this. Oh, I did get hit. Now we can frenzy. No, search. Whoop. Oh, they got a follow-up. Crap. Oh, I thought I would stagger them there. Bastard. And then I died from the bleeding. Ah! Too confident. Ah. If I reduce the hatred... Yeah, bleed is hardcore. But the combat is fun. For me personally, it's not about... it's not about winning. It's not the type of game. It's about figuring out how it actually works and then trying to see all the ins and outs. Yeah, I know. I'm just tired. And I'm also going to stop here. Before... Where's the menu? Here? There. Well, I wanted to go to the menu. But anyway, that was Ravenbound. Very impressive demo. Definitely check it out. It's absolutely worth making an account with the Avalanche Systemic Reaction Server thingy. As far as I can tell, they're a trustworthy bunch, so you can just make an account and then you're fine. And check it out. It's definitely fun to play. And there are bigger enemies coming up. In the preview, you can see like a giant and other monsters, boss fights. So pretty impressive. There's no release date or anything. It says coming soon, so I will keep an eye on it. I did press the follow button. And that was it for today's Next Fest